Snacks are best saved for later.
With Jay Zawoski.
That man ate all our shrimp and 2 plastic lobsters.
And Rick Camp.
Out the mist came a beast more stomach than man.
Welcome into another edition of the I'm Fat podcast, brought to you by our sponsors, Mazda of Orland Park, Fredo's Culinary Kitchen, and Nick and Ivy Brewing. I am Rick Camp, alongside fellow fat Jay Zawoski. Jay, it has been a minute. I know we're happy to be back, but yes. Good Lord, can someone take this humidity away?
Yeah, it's a little insulting and ridiculous at this point.
It is awful.
We came home, we had softball tryouts last night.
Oh.
So that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But came home and our windows were fogged up, like someone had been showering in our
entire
home. And I will go from the outside to the inside, and my glasses just fog up immediately. It's like you step outside, and it's like someone is sitting on your back. It's like, ugh, just the weight of the humidity is awful. But I'm in my basement, and it's roughly 52 degrees down here.
Nice.
It's almost too cold. I'm not going to complain today. But I feel like if I open this, I have a little like slot window here, right here. I feel like if I open it, it'll like start steaming. Like I'll see steam coming in the house. So I'm not gonna do that. But
no,
I'm happy to be in my this time of year. I hang out down here to get cold, so I can fall asleep.
Yes,
before I get hot.
Yeah, I know. I was it last night? A couple nights ago? I don't know. I had like just changed and I'm feeling good before bed, but then I have to take Lulu out to make sure she goes to the bathroom. And then she refused to poop. So I'm out there with her for 20 minutes at like 10 o'clock or so. I come in drenched. She didn't poop. So I'm like, fine, let's wait 15 minutes and we'll try this again. Go outside for another 20 minutes and I'm wiped. I feel gross. And of course, she still didn't poop. So it's just like, okay, fine. If you're going to do it in your crate, do it in your crate. But just like, I was so done. And I felt so disgusting at that point that I'm just like, whatever. This is what it is. I hate life at the moment.
Yeah, it's dogs are good at that when they have when you need them to go, they will not go.
Yeah.
They'll just, they're not interested in helping you in any way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's not why you're here. You're here to talk about fat stuff. And so are we. Do us a favor, follow us on all the socials at I'm Fat Pod, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We're on YouTube, youtube.com/I'm Fat Podcast. You got to add the cast to the end of that. You got I'mFatMerch.com for all your I'm Fat Podcast merchandise needs. Mm-hmm. Lots of people buying shirts lately. We appreciate that. Jump in there. There's always sales going on. So if you're on there and there's no sale, just set a reminder to check next week, and there will be a sale going on almost inevitably. Some people have sent us a couple of Venmos. Thank you for that.
Nice.
So we're at I'm Fat Pod on Venmo if you want to kick us a few bucks. Easy peasy. But you don't need to. The best thing you can do for us is make sure if you're watching us on YouTube, you like the video, you subscribe, and if you're listening on the traditional podcast app, follow or subscribe on your favorite app, and take a few seconds to leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I had last week off from Wednesday to Friday, and between getting everything arranged with after my dad. And by the way, thank you. We got a ton of condolence emails. Thank you all very much. I saw them all. I read them all. I appreciate them all very much. If I start responding to them all, I won't be capable of doing a show.
Sure.
So thank you for your thoughts. But just, anyone who's dealt with a death, it's a full-time job to handle the paperwork and all that after. But I had some time and caught up with everybody. Tim Bach, longtime Score listeners will remember Tim Bach is a longtime Score producer. He's like, let's go to lunch. I'm like, as the kids say, bet. We're going to do that. So I said, you tell me where to go. I'm going to come to you. He's like, we're going to Bombers. Bombers Barbecue in Munster. And, buddy, it had been a long time since I had some good-ass barbecue.
Yeah.
Bombers was tremendous. I'm going to kind of go, like, not least to best, but I'm going to save the grand finale for last. So I'll start with the mac and cheese. That's the mac and cheese cup. Really nice, like, baked mac and cheese with a good amount of breadcrumbs on the top. I think it was 3 different cheeses.
Nice.
Absolutely great. I took a big one home for the family. I think it was maybe like 11 or 12 bucks for a big like dinner plate size container, probably about 4 inches high,
Sure.
packed in with mac and cheese. Delicious. They loved it. Then Tim said, we got to try the wings. So got the Bomber's wings. Nice and crispy skin. We got, and they had a ton of sauces, which I'll show you here in a second. So we were just we got them plain and just kind of dipped them in all the sauces. Mm-hmm. They've got a sauce bar there. So you've got your traditional, mild, medium, hot, all that stuff. And then they had a monthly special, which was the hot honey garlic.
That
my God.
They couldn't have made that better for you.
Dude, it was incredible. So good. Everything was great. And then I got the pulled pork sandwich. I got mine on the brioche.
Nice.
And Tim got his on the pretzel bun. We both got the same thing. But really nice smoke on it. You can see the cornbread there on the left, the jalapeno cornbread. Absolutely delicious. But what I loved about the pulled pork was like crispy on the ends and nice and tender on the inside. Good smoke ring on it. And I kind of cut it in fourths because I wanted to try all the different sauces I wanted.
Nice.
Every sauce was great. Every bite was outstanding. If you want to check out Bombers, it is in Munster, Indiana, 435 Ridge Road. Mm-hmm. It is like 15 minutes from my house in Homewood. So not a tough ride at all. It's right down, if you're in the city, right down 294, you can get there in a heartbeat. Tremendous. I have not had good barbecue in a long time, and Bombers in Munster was fantastic.
That looks wonderful.
Yeah.
And also, the idea of splitting that burger into quarters to try all the different sauces,
yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
that is very good.
I was thinking about just dipping every bite, but I'm like, I want to give them each like a level of respect of each who pecked.
Yes.
So I want to make sure I got a good representative taste of each of them. I liked all of them. I took home a cup of the hot honey garlic just for hope to try everybody. And I'm like, I'm going to warn you, it's spicy. She put her pinky in there, took a lick. First bite, a little bit of a cough. I'm like, I told you. But that back of the throat spiciness, absolutely wonderful. So good on the... I don't know if I would put the hot honey garlic on the pulled pork.
Okay.
But with the wings, it was great.
Nice.
But all their traditional wing sauces were outstanding. So again, that's Bombers Barbecue, 435 Ridge Road in Munster, Indiana. Outstanding. Cool place, like big communal tables.
Yeah.
They had some beverages in there, some adult beverages. So whatever this is a place that you and I always talk about. We should go somewhere together.
Yes.
This would be, I would vote for this. I know it's not like around the corner for you, but I think you would love it.
Okay.
It's really good.
I'm down. All right. So the best food experience, or probably maybe most fun for sure, since we've done an episode. So my brother Shane turned 26.
Good Lord.
Yes. For one thing, I'm old.
Yeah.
let's get that established. I'm always giving you crap because you are old, but I am also old. Yes. Just like having that realization is unsettling.
Father time undefeated.
Yeah. So there's one thing Shane has always said he's wanted to try, but never had the opportunity to, and figured he probably wouldn't. And we were able to make it happen for him, and that was go to Ramsey's Kitchen in Naperville. So Gordon Ramsay opened a restaurant in downtown Naperville. The address is 39 West Jefferson Avenue. It's like right in the heart of downtown Naperville. So you could come go Washington or or Ogden and get there pretty easy. It's downtown Naperville. And it's where the old Buffalo Ted's was.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a couple doors down from Cold Stone. Not
Buffalo Ted's. Ted's Montana Grill.
Or Ted's Montana Grill, yeah. I'm sure I'm just mixing up a couple places, whatever.
Used to go to the Bolingbrook one.
Yeah.
Raging diarrhea one time. So never went back. I mean, bad.
Yeah.
That's food poisoning bad.
Yeah, that ain't great.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff from that Bolingbrook Promenade area, their BD's Mongolian Grill finally closed. That was like the last one in the area, and I had been there not too terribly long ago, it felt like it was about to close.
Yeah, we went there post-COVID, and it was like, this is not clean.
No.
It's just a lot of raw meat sitting out.
Yeah, it most certainly is. So not shocked that's gone. However, the item Shane had always wanted to have, because my family's always been, we're simple folk. If Gordon Ramsay's in something, we're probably going to watch it. He just wanted a Gordon Ramsay beef Wellington.
Okay.
So he got it. It was very, very good. That's my fillet that I had.
Oh, crap.
No,
Did you send
I
me a
did.
picture of that?
No, I didn't, because I'm an idiot, and also I don't know that Shane necessarily. I think he might have posted it on Snapchat only, and I didn't think to ask him for it because I'm a dumb. But he loved it. And as someone who hates mushrooms as much as I do, he said the layer of mushroom, totally fine. Because it's essentially a paste, he said. Like, the consistency, it's so finely like chopped that it's essentially a paste. And he was just geeking out about being able to eat it. The pastry was super crispy. Like, you're able to do the knife test with it and whatever. And he just like couldn't have been happier with where our table was. Him and Sam were on one side of the table and I was on the other side of the table. They could see like where the kitchen, they like fairly open kitchen. So they were able to see the expediter and doing all that. So like they were entertained with that the entire time. Meanwhile, I'm like sitting here twiddling my thumbs like, yeah, you guys are cool, I guess.
Seems fun.
Yeah. So it was one of those where it's something that like just he would have never like probably paid for himself because it's not cheap. Like for the three of us, it was I think with tip it was. But we got Sam and I all three of us got drinks and we got an appetizer, which was the Parker rolls, where it's basically just rolls in a skillet. Oh, buddy, they were wonderful. You know, just like you get a glaze over something like sea salt butter, fresh herbs, like wonderful. Like the best rolls you'll have.
Yes.
And then I got the filet, Shane got the Wellington, Sam got the risotto with chicken on it and said it was fantastic.
I'll put the steak back up there.
Yeah, that was the filet that I got. It was absolutely wonderful.
I like you got salad with it too.
Yeah, Sam took those.
Just a little tiny leaf
Yeah,
on top here.
It's just like, hey, here's a couple tomatoes. It's okay, they're seasoned. But the one thing I will say about the filet too, really well seasoned. Like just for me with meat, season it.
Yeah.
Season your meat. However you want to take that context, just go with it. But it was a fantastic, like it was a great meal. It's one of those you're paying up for. But like just to see Shane that excited about like a meal when, especially like, he had a busy week coming up. Like he had a bone marrow biopsy this past week. Those are no fun.
Yeah, no.
It's like, drilling into your hip. That sounds great, and not in the way you're hoping. But.
Yeah. I mean, that's, you're going to pay for the Ramsey experience. You're going to pay the Naperville tax.
Yeah.
But, I mean.
The vibe in there was really cool, too. Yeah. It's not like the super, super formal, but it just had, like, cool, like, kind of in that middle between, like, as close to casual as Ramsey could ever get and, like, high end. So it was kind of in that middle range, like. You felt comfortable in there. There were people that were definitely not like. There was a guy that was in just like a white t-shirt and shorts in there.
Yeah,
that might have been a little out of place, but still.
You were about to say the price and you stopped? Do you not want to say it, or do you?
I think with tip and everything, it was like $300.
Okay, it's not terrible. It's
not
cheap, but that's a good birthday gift.
No, and we got a side of the mac and cheese. The mac and cheese was just kind of meh. Like, it was mac and cheese. Like, mac and cheese is good. It was good, but it wasn't anything special. So I would say if you go there, you can skip the mac and cheese.
I mean, I think there's only so much you can do with it.
Yeah.
Like, you want to make sure it's got a good consistency and a good flavor, but, like, at the end of the day, it's mac and cheese. How fancy or exotic can it get, really?
Right. So,
what you're saying about the mushrooms, though, like, for me... Mm-hmm. If I'm going to a place like a Gordon Ramsay or any other top line chef, I'm just going to trust bring it to me the way it comes.
Yes.
And I'm just going to, maybe if I don't like the initial bite, I'll brush them off and not have them. But I think, like, when someone like that is preparing a meal, I know he wasn't there, but you know what I mean? It's
What?
I know, I'm sorry, Rick. I'm sorry to bring it to you. He's making idiot sandwiches in the back. But, like, I'm going to trust that, okay, in any kind of high-end place that has an executive chef, if they're going to create something that they think is the ideal way to make it.
Yeah.
So I'm here for it. I'll try it. And I got to say, every time I've gone out of my comfort zone at a place like that, I've never regretted it or been like, oh, I didn't really care for the XYZ on it. Like, it all kind of works. And they know the flavors that work together, and that's good. So,
yeah.
That's great. I'm really happy for Shane that he got to do that. I know it's something we've talked about it for a while that he's wanted to do. So, awesome.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Shane. That's amazing. I had a steak today made by me. Want to see it?
Yes.
It was good.
Nice.
I've not had a steak in a long time. By the way, you can see that Cuisinart tray it's on. I got these a couple years ago. There's a red one and a black one.
Okay.
So you use the red one to take out the raw meat. So like we had Hope and Addie had chicken drumsticks, like barbecue chicken, and I had the steak. Brought them out on the red tray, put them on the grill, bring them in, wash the red tray, and then the black one's for when the meat's done. So you don't get cross contamination. Good stuff.
Nice.
But this was just a bone-in ribeye from Pete's. I walked by and I'm like, I'm having that. I have earned that. That looks really good.
Yeah,
and I
you're
just
damn
seasoned
right.
it with the Chicago steak seasoning from Penzeys and some olive oil. Let it marinate in the bag overnight. I just got to get better at, like, you know, you're checking the internal temp, and I like them medium rare to medium.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, I know it's going to cook a little bit when it's off.
Sure.
So I took it off at like 125, which is like right on the edge of medium rare and medium. And I feel like it got a little more than medium
Okay.
after it was on. So I got to kind of tweak how I do that. But otherwise, it was a little more cooked than I prefer.
Okay.
But it was by no means well done or chewy or anything. But man, it was so damn good. And we had we got like from the cold bar at Pete's the Italian what do you call it, pasta salad.
Yeah.
And Hope made some rice and stuff. So it was a good meal. I know it was hot, but like just grilling today, it felt good. I needed that steak too.
Yeah.
It's been a long
Those
time.
grill marks, though, those were good.
Yeah, that's just my little Weber Traveler.
Nice.
I have a little like portable Weber grill. I'm gonna take my parents. They got a Weber, I think it's a Genesis that they got from my uncle, but my dad like 5 years ago like redid all the electric on it, so it's like,
nice.
almost like brand new inside. So I think something's is or was living in the bottom part.
Okay.
Maybe a squirrel or something. So I got to take care of that. But then moving a grill though,
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll figure it out. There's just so much goddamn stuff. Oh my god.
Yeah. I could only imagine.
Yeah. Speaking of a lot of stuff, you should see the menu at Fredo's Culinary Kitchen, 628 South Roselle Road
Professional.
in Schaumburg. Go to Fredo'sPizza.com. It's not just the AmFat burger or the AmFat grilled cheese or the AmFat pizza.
But it is that, too.
It is that too, but it's their massive mozzarella stick. They're a huge selection of burgers. There are 2-pound pizza slices. Fredo's is incredible. If you've not been yet, what's wrong with you? Go. We don't just willy-nilly. Yeah, I know they give us a little bit of money every month to talk about them, but damn it, we've been going there forever. Since before they were paying us. And it's amazing. I'm looking up the burger of the month right now. The Fire Stick Burger. Friends, I'll read the description to you.
Okay.
Choice of bacon beef, all beef, or halal beef burgers. A chicken tender drenched in delicious peri-peri sauce, paired with your choice of burger protein, topped with cheddar cheese, shredded lettuce, and garlic aioli on a crunchy, thick, handmade mozzarella stick bun.
What?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. The Fire Stick Burger. You've got 3 days to get to Fredo's and try the Fire Stick Burger. You need to do it.
A mozzarella stick bun.
Yes.
You know what that is? No bad words.
No, not at all. And you need to go there. Fredo'sPizza.com. Use our code I'mFat on your mobile order, and you'll save 10%. So just do that. Go in there, pick up your food, eat in your car. I'm sure they'll let you place your mobile order and then sit down at a table and eat it. You can do that too. go visit Fredo's. And if you have a need for catering, Fredo'sCatering.com. They will knock it out of the park. They did it for Rick's wedding. Did it for a family party we threw. It was outstanding. Fredo's is great. We swear by them as a podcast, and if you've gone, you understand why. Fredo'sPizza.com.
I had something that I probably should have had before, but I hadn't. There is a Smash Burger that is open in Oak Brook.
Oh.
I had never had Smash Burger.
I have not had Smash Burger in forever, and I don't know why.
Yeah, there's one in Oak Brook right by the Costco. So it's like that giant parking lot where there's like Costco, Lazy Dog, and then there's like 2 strip malls.
Yes.
It's the first one in the second strip mall, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
And Brett and I went there, and it was awesome. Like, I'm sure I'm not breaking news to a lot of people, but I just hadn't had it before. I got the double barbecue bacon smash, which was aged cheddar, applewood smoked bacon, fried onion straws, which were really clutch for adding the texture. So, like, I loved... Give me an onion straw on a burger basically any time. Like, 100%. It's just so clutch. And then their barbecue sauce and the butter toasted bun, like, it was very good. They also had a brisket bacon burger that Brett got and said it was very, very good. Because, of course, the bun. The bun's a key aspect here, and it could really be a differentiator, especially if you get something great. Yes. But I hadn't had it before, so I'm like, I don't want to get another, like a third meat. I just want the burger, and there's a couple strips of bacon. So I think that's okay, and quality of the burger is good. Like, I think it's pretty damn solid. Now, Brian here says Smash is a little overpriced. I think it was on the higher end. But, like, for fast casual, you know, it's... kind of know what you're getting at this point, so I get it, but for a place that you go to like every once in a while, I think it's a real solid option, especially when it's like there's just so many of the same type of burger places that I think there's enough variety here to keep me there. Brett also got a milkshake because one way he beats me as a fat is if there is a milkshake, he will get it. He will at least try it once. And a lot of times, especially now, I'm trying to be at least like this much responsible.
Yeah.
So he's more responsible in other areas so he can get the shake. I more sacrifice that, and I will just have like a pep and, do it that way. But yeah, the shake looked good. It was a huge shake. He got the cookie dough once. There was plenty of cookie dough in there. Looked very good. He said it was very good. And enjoyed the burger. The fries were solid. So we were like, I think this is getting added to the rotation.
Nice.
So Smash Burger will definitely be part of the rotation moving forward.
I just checked their website and it was $14.99 for that burger. Which seems high, but if you go to Chipotle, a burrito is like $13.50.
Yeah, Russ put in the comments like, feels like fast casual places are all overpriced these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're trying to make it seem like it's a sit-down experience and charge sit-down prices when it's not.
Well, I think I think a lot of people are like, well, this is cheaper because it's fast food. Mm-hmm. And they don't even really think about it. But like now you go to a sit-down restaurant and it's not much more. I mean, the difference is you got to pay a tip.
Sure.
Which hurts. However, you're typically getting a higher quality of food.
Right.
Like, it's cheaper for me to go to my local Mexican place, sit down, like I've been talking about Cervantino's on Harlem lately.
Yeah.
Like, you sit down, they bring you chips and salsa, they bring you drinks. I'm out the door for $17, and I'm so full, like I'm dying. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Whereas you go to Chipotle, and for me, Hope and Andy go to Chipotle, it's like $55. Like, that's too much. It's too much. So it is. It's accurate. Like, fast casual has become very expensive. Mm-hmm. Especially chain fast casual.
Yeah.
So anyway. All right. We've been talking about this for months, and
Okay.
I finally did it. Arby's did indeed bring back ham.
Finally.
Yes. So I went and had the ham and cheese that I used to love. This is going to be a very odd comment.
Okay.
The ham was higher quality,
Okay.
thick cut, a little bit of a sweet glaze on it. It looked like holiday ham.
Oh, okay.
I like the old one better. Like, the old one was just like super thinly sliced, like deli tavern ham, whatever you might call it.
Yeah.
Really thin. This new ham is, I don't know. Everyone says like the meat at Arby's is like gel, but this felt like holiday ham. I like the old cheap stuff better.
Yeah.
It was still good. It was nice to have it back. And the Arby's sauce, to me, is the greatest condiment.
Yeah.
It's worth the price of admission.
It's fantastic. I mean, it makes dealing with the other iffier aspects of Arby's better.
Yes, exactly.
So, yeah.
We should probably talk about this. This is our buddy Russ Schneider in the chat confirming as our unpaid producer that Ryan Sandberg has passed away. If you've been following the Cubs lately,
It kind of felt
like
Yeah.
it felt like it was happening. I gotta text my wife right now. She's gonna be very upset.
Oh.
She's
Yeah.
probably watching the Cubs game though.
That, I mean, outside of the obvious, it's like, that just sucks. Like, I'm not going to do the true Mount Rushmore thing, but, like, if not on the Mount Rushmore of Cubs ever.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I was going to say. Like,
I mean, you just talk about, like, the era in which he played, the profile he had on that team.
Yeah.
He played in, like, the Harry Carey heyday. And just, like, that was my Mr. Cub. I was too old or too young for Ernie Banks. So me growing up, like coming home from school, putting on the last few innings of the Cubs game, and Rhino was there. Like that was my Mr. Cub. That's a tough one. I just bought a Rhino jersey last year. Actually, I'll probably wear it on tomorrow's CHGO Blackhawk show.
Nice.
Man, that's a tough one. That's but if you were paying attention, a lot of the guys wearing jerseys to games and now we love you, Rhino. Like, you kind of had the indication that was coming.
Always seemed like a really nice dude whenever
Super
there'd
nice
be
guy.
any sort of interaction or anything like that. There was it during their World Series run that he was doing some of like the post-game stuff
Yep.
on the radio side. So like really getting to hear him long form and that type of thing, like seemed like a really like good dude.
Yeah. Ugh. I think that's a guy who Cubs and Sox fans alike are like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. There's respect both sides.
Yeah.
There.
I think like the Sox version of that for the Cub or the vice versa would be like Mark Burley
or
like,
Frank Thomas.
Frank, yeah.
Frank, especially closer era wise and just like.
Yeah.
I think it's probably Frank.
Like you can't really. Okay. Retube back to tube.
Yeah.
Like I can. You can pretend to hate the other team or actually hate the other team, but
right.
You can't hate Rhino. You can't hate Big Frank. So, man, that's rough. Sandberg, I know I'm not sure how much you dealt with him at the score, but in my limited time with him, just awesome, super nice. Do you understand that you're a Hall of Famer? Like, you should probably be a little bit more of a dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
there's so many people that we would interact with that would absolutely be more like that, even if they didn't have the clout.
100%.
And he just one of those guys that it's like very unassuming in that way.
Yeah, that's rough, man. Ugh.
Yeah.
I was not ready for that one tonight. So, rest in peace, Ryan Sandberg. God dang, it's like Ozzy, Rhino, that other guy.
Chuck Mangione, my guy.
Oh.
Yeah, the other guy. Yeah.
That one's weird too, though, because it's like character versus actual dude.
I do like, even never being a wrestling guy, I actually appreciate
media school.
Yeah, right. I know. Like, I appreciate the fact that the conversation was able to be just nuanced enough to be like you could appreciate the character while also acknowledging piece of crap human being. Like, the person, horrific. The character, absolutely essential to the history of pro wrestling.
Oh, there is no WWE without him.
Yeah.
Well, screw him, though, because he was a penis.
Facts. And I know Chuck Mangione happened on the same day. Man, that one hit me so much harder than Hulk Hogan because, you know, I was just never a wrestling guy. But so quick story for me. My high school band director was like longtime military dude that was also huge into jazz. Like, his heart was in jazz, but he was a high school band director. So he got to do jazz, but it was only part of his gig. Well, you know, every high school or any marching band will always play on parades like their school song, something patriotic, which ours was Battle Hymn for the Republic, and another song that's always like your signature song for your school. Ours was Children Sanchez by Chuck Mangione, which is like, if you listen to it, you don't necessarily think of it as this translating really well to marching band, but it absolutely does. And just like the fact of like just having that as a gateway to get into Chuck Mangione and then listen to Feel So Good, which is the song that everybody probably knows him for most. God, is that a song that's tough to be like, it's tough to not feel good during that song. And just like going down that album and some of this stuff, and the fact that it's like the one person that has made flugelhorn viable, which flugelhorn, for those keeping score at home that don't really know, it's essentially, think of a trumpet, but like the bottom loop of it goes down much more. It takes a more circuitous path. It's still just a loop, but it's a longer loop, and it makes for not as piercing of a sound. So it's a much more like a mellow tone to start. And like, even though you can tell like all the nuance in his music, he also matches what it sounds like to accent the flugelhorn. And I think like that song, Children of Sanchez, is a really good example of how in his arrangement it works for flugelhorn, but also it's good. It's so good it can translate to a different context and have like more bite to it if you want it to. And that's just like part of what made him so cool.
That's cool. I didn't know much about him. I only knew the King of the Hill thing. But I'm going to listen to that tonight. And speaking of smoother tone, you could see my over my shoulder there, my new Gretsch guitar.
Yeah.
I was sad and needed something to make me not sad for a second, so I bought that.
Hey, it's better than getting like a car that's ridiculous for you to drive.
Hey man, Guitar Center, $11 a month, no interest. Sign me up. Nice 4th of July sale. Way to go, Guitar Center.
Perfect.
I would never buy from Guitar Center, but when you're giving me $11 a month, okay, I'm down. I'm down for that. All right, we gotta have a little bit of a production meeting on the air here because we have 6 voicemails. And several emails.
Okay.
So why don't we each do one more story?
Sure.
And then we'll save some stuff for next week because I have a couple more things I want to get to. But first, we want to tell everybody about our friends at Nick and Ivy Brewing in beautiful downtown Lockport. Was not able to get down there, unfortunately, for their Project Fire Buddies event, but I know it went wonderfully, as always, as all things do with Nick and Ivy. But here's a look at the week ahead. They've got Member Monday for the next 25 minutes if you can get out there. Thursday, $5 pints. Friday, August 1st, Coconut Cream Ale Beer Release. That's going to be a new one. Make sure you check that out. Saturday, live music by Bob Hartwell. And then Sunday, Yoga and Brew at 9:45. So don't miss that. And if you just want to go pull up a bar stool and drink some great beer, you can do that too. NickIvyBrewing.com or their Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Nick and Ivy Brewing. They share their weekly schedule every Monday. You can't miss it. It's a great place. Go get some great beer with some great people in a non-pretentious setting. Tons of pinballs, great atmosphere. Bring your food in, order your food in. It's
Fred
a great place
Hubner
to
on a
hang.
stool.
Fred Hubner will be there. That is almost, it's almost, as sure as there's going to be beer at Nick and Ivy, there's going to be Fred Hubner at Nick and Ivy. So
Yes.
I think his butt is like permanently pressed into one of the bar stools.
It's actually memorialized there.
It's bronzed.
Yes.
But Fred Hubner, great guy. Huge beer kind of, like, I don't know a ton about beer. I'm like, this tastes good to me. I like it.
Yes.
Fred knows every little detail about beer. They actually have I think it comes and goes, a Fred Hubner beer at Nick and Ivy. Mm-hmm. So go check it out. It's awesome. I should probably give you the address for that place so you know where to go. 1026 South State Street in Lockport. All right, I want to share one thing that I think the class will enjoy.
Okay.
Always in a search for fun new snacks.
Mm-hmm.
I found these. Maybe they're not new. Hershey's Cookies and Cream Drops.
Yes.
These were outstanding. A little bit bigger than an M&M. Maybe like peanut butter M&M sized.
I'm trying to think of a good comp.
Like a Spree?
I was going to say, yeah, like maybe a Spree or like a Sweet Tart.
Yeah, like that size.
Yeah.
But really good. If you like the cookies and cream Hershey bar, you will love these. I would say there's a pretty good portion of them in the bag too, so it's not like a one and done. It's the shareable bag, air quotes. But look for these. I believe I got these at Walgreens.
I feel like they're in a good amount of spots. I know they're not new because I've had them before, but they are wonderful and not the first thing you think of, especially like in the Hershey's cookies and cream realm. It's literally just the bar, and then like they don't give you and the Kiss, but like outside of those, they don't give you a ton of options. So I think that's a good vehicle to have those.
It's really good. Oh, and I did try the Hershey bars with the caramel inside.
Oh, yeah?
Really good. But they were, your traditional Hershey bar has like, maybe 16 little breakable pieces.
Yeah, it's not the most breakable thing.
Yeah, this was like you get a big square. Like, so you probably, when you get a bar, it's probably 2 of the squares.
Yeah.
But delicious.
Yes.
Very, kind of like a Ghirardelli, but thicker.
Yes. Okay, so I have 2 things, but I guess probably just choose one. There's the collab, and there's the viral review.
Let's do the viral review because I forgot. Well, you know what? No, let's do the collab because I have it in all the previews. But
okay.
I forgot to get the picture.
Okay. That's
but I'll
fine.
get it. Keep talking. Keep telling the story.
Sam sent me this. I was like, have you seen this? And it is the Lou Malnati's Portillo's collab that I don't know if it was needed. I didn't have it.
Definitely not.
I didn't have it because, honestly, to quote, what's her name? I think Abby from Love on the Spectrum. It's interesting, but I'm not interested.
That is a great quote.
Isn't it?
I love that.
Yes. It is essentially take Chicago-style hot dog ingredients and put them on a Lou Malnati's crust.
Yeah.
I don't need I get marketing-wise why it was done. I just don't want it. I don't need that in my life. If anyone's had it, I'm fatpod@gmail.com, 708-858-3314 on the voicemail line, or in the comments, and Russ hits it on the head. Congrats to Lou Malnati's on jumping the shark. Because I feel like that's kind of what this is.
Oh, that's 100% what it is. And
Yeah.
I am still having issues with the photo, of course.
That's okay.
See, sometimes because on StreamYard, you got to save all the images as a PDF.
Yeah.
When
Oh,
you save it
that's
as a PDF,
right.
it like spins it, it turns it sideways. So, all right, I got it ready.
It's weird.
I'll put it in a second. I know.
Okay.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's just, there's some taste that I don't need to be in certain contexts.
Yeah.
This is
all right,
one
there
of
you
them.
go. So obviously for me, I'm out because it's mustard.
Sure.
I went to Great American Bagel today, and I wanted just turkey, ham, cheese on a jalapeno cheddar bagel.
Yeah.
I got red onion, lettuce, tomato, mayo, mustard. I'm like, oh, I didn't die. It was fine. I wiped off what I could.
Yeah.
But no, I just don't. And I love Lou's crust.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a reason hot dogs are 3 bites.
Yes.
I don't think you need it that much.
Yeah.
Like that much of that food at once is kind of a lot. I appreciate the effort though, and we're talking about it, which is what they're going for.
Yes. One real quick thing. I've talked about Penn Station 7 billion times on this podcast.
Yes.
For the first time, apparently, since COVID, their Italian sub is their sub of the month, which means you get that with I don't remember the price offhand, but that with a small fry and a drink at a discount this month. So that's the sub that I get every time. I get it grilled, and it's fantastic. So go to Penn Station if there's one around you.
All right, so I realized when I was at that Arby's, because Addie was at her pitching lesson, so I just had to find something to eat quick.
Sure.
So I was just driving through Indiana until something tickled my fancy.
Yeah.
And
which in Indiana is a tough task.
You know what? The Dyer Munster area, not too bad. A lot of good fast food. I'm like, oh, Arby's. And then as I'm eating Arby's in the parking lot, I'm like, oh, there's Penn Station. I know where I am right now. It's that one right there. Nice. I was like, okay, next time I know.
Yeah, your crappy Penn Station.
It's pretty good. I like it. I've had it twice. It's not bad.
Oh, I thought you had a bad experience there or something.
It was kind of not the nicest mall.
Oh, okay.
But the Penn Station itself was fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, we got to ask the Fats. Before we do, we want to say about our friends at Mazda of Orland Park. Was just there a couple weeks ago, getting the old oil change, tire rotation, all that jazz. As always, smooth experience. But I'm walking around a showroom and I'm like, pretty soon the CX-30 is going to be paid off, and then I'll be looking for my next Mazda. I've really got my sights set on that CX-50, man. It is beautiful, and I might go hybrid this time just to save on the gas money a little bit. Like, it's starting to itch.
Yeah.
Starting to itch. And I know I've just bought the new guitar right there, but I did not buy a new car yet. But if Eric, if you're listening, hit me up. You know, we'll figure something out. Maybe we can do an earlier trade-in with the CX-5. Figure some things out. That'd be fun. Let me know. Or go visit Mazda Orland Park yourself, 8910 West 159th Street. Like I said, I got a CX-5, CX-30. Love them both. Really eyeing that CX-50. They've changed some of the, because it's been out for like 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah.
The newer models, they've really like streamlined like the headlights and taillights. Like, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
So they've got like a green, almost like my guitar, like that olive or like army kind of a green. Looks awesome. I can't wait to get one because I drive a lot, and it matters to me to have a car that I like, and I've always loved my Mazdas. So you will too. MazdaOverlandPark.com. All right, we've got a jam-packed Ask a Fat, so no more flapping gums. We're going to get right to it.
Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. It's been 1 week since my last confession.
Okay, my son. What is your confession?
I'm fat.
Leave us a voicemail, 708-858-3314. Let's get right to them. I have not listened to these. I just downloaded them and put them in the system, so we'll see how it goes.
Hello, dudes. It's Ryan. I'm calling to ask about any idiotic food-related injuries that you've had. The reason I asked this question is 15 minutes ago when I was making my lunch. A hot dog, no ketchup. I went to put the relish back into my refrigerator, and I slipped, and I dropped the jar of relish and reflexively went to catch it with one hand. And I did catch it with one hand, like David Tyree in the Super Bowl. Except instead of catching it against my helmet, the body catch that I made was against my balls.
Oh!
Goodbye.
That's a good start. That's the essence.
Great. Yes, it is. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah. Oh, man. Food. All right. So I did choke on a Hooters wing and did see my life flash before my eyes, but I was able to, like, and get it down. That's here choked. Like, really choked?
Not really. I will get, like, something goes down the wrong pipe and you can't breathe for, like you get a few coughs in, but then I'm generally good. I don't think I've had like a serious, like, this could be really bad. No,
I was a good 30 seconds of like I can't breathe.
Oh,
and I was like pushing it, and it finally like went down. But like I took a drink and it like backed up. I'm like, this is not good. No. That was terrifying. But yeah, that's boring.
Well, at least it went down, so you weren't a quitter.
True, I did finish it, and had I horked it out, 5-second rule.
Right.
The one for me is always, and Hope always says, like, don't eat that pizza.
I know. Yep.
It's too hot. I'm like, don't care. It's right in front of me.
Yeah.
And I will almost always like take the first bite of pizza, and then the cheese will pull in right on my chin, and I'll burn my chin, or the roof of my mouth will get burned.
Yeah. I've burned my tongue too. By the way, did you hear of the outing that was had by some of our friends from our score days?
Yeah, they went to Los Angeles because guess how I knew? I was there too.
Oh,
My family went to Los Angeles after my dad's funeral too. So I walked in and there's Chris Tannehill and Shep and Rachel and everybody. I'm like, hey, look at that.
Nice.
Here we are.
That's great.
Yeah, and that's the place. When I burn myself, it's Los Angeles because I cannot wait.
I mean, burning your mouth is like definitely the common one. Lord knows I've done that way too many times. I'm trying to think if there's a different one from like.
I've also done a dumb like touch something hot like really stupidly.
Yes.
Like I did it recently. What was that? Something with boiling water I did recently. Like I saw. Oh, I know what it was. I was like boiling pasta, and I saw like something like a crumb or something was in there, and I just like went to pinch it out, and I'm like, what am I doing? I got like right above the heat before I was like, oh,
Yeah.
But I was a half inch from doing it.
Story for life.
True. All right, let's get to the next one here because we have 6.
Hey, Pat. It's Jason from Oshkosh. Rick, first, I'm glad you got to use that gift card. I'm glad it went to great use.
10 years late there.
Nonetheless, I wanted to reach out, especially to the Chipotle fans like Jay. If you have not tried the honey Chipotle chicken, I was a little hesitant on it because I always get my usual burrito when I go to Chipotle, which, to be honest, Chipotle's back on the way up. It seemed like it had quite a bit of a fall, but it's turning things around, at least at my local Chipotle. But I've tried the honey Chipotle, and it is now my go-to. It's my favorite meat when I go there. So if you haven't tried it yet, it's pretty good. It's got that sweet and then a little kick of heat. Really delicious. So try that out. Would love to hear what you think about it. Also, I had mentioned on the fans page that we are slowly creeping up to the 300 bills mark, and I thought it would be great if more fans of the show called in for show number 300 to tell them about some of their favorite parts of the podcast. So see what you guys think of that idea. Keep up the good work. Love the pod. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Jason. Our most consistent voicemailer. Appreciate that.
Yes.
I am not interested in the honey chicken. I don't know why. I just don't. Sweet and like Tex-Mex don't mix for me.
Okay. Interesting.
Like I want like savory, spicy. Hope has it and likes it. I've taken a bite of it from her bowl or whatever. I'll take a piece and try it, but the sweet profile isn't for me when it comes to that kind of food.
Okay.
But because Jason recommended it, damn it, I will try it. I'll have it this week. I'll get some tacos with it.
The funny thing is when you're like, I am just not interested. I was going to be like, wow, screw you. I think 300 episodes is an accomplishment.
That too, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea. We've been a little busy. We'll figure out the 300th. By
For
the way,
sure.
we do have a soft verbal commitment from Paul at Nick and Ivy.
Oh, nice.
About doing our 300th show there if we want to. Even if
Cool.
See, I have grown sour on doing shows there. I'd rather just do a meetup.
Okay.
Like, come hang out. Let's have some beer. Because, like, doing the show, it stresses us both out.
Yeah.
We're scared it's going to sound like crap. No one in the place can hear us really well. And if they can, then it makes the broadcast sound bad.
Right.
I'd rather just do a 300th episode party and call it a day.
I actually really like that idea.
Yeah, and we'll still bring, if you want to buy some shirts or stickers or something, we'll
Sure.
bring that stuff with us. We'll do some raffles and stuff like that. See if we can get some Fredo's gift cards or Nick and Ivy gift cards and raffle them off or whatever. But, like,
Sure.
doing the show, it takes the fun away of like, people who have seen me on remote can
Yeah.
attest to the fact that I am a nervous wreck the whole time. So, and here you go, your wife, Sam Camp, who's not changed her name on YouTube yet, says I'm a really good event planner if you need help. Yeah, that'd be great. Let Shannon know that we would like to hire her. Oh, I'm sorry. Was she talking about herself?
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Let the record show I was not part of that comment because
told me to say
I have to go back downstairs after
That's
this
true.
podcast.
I just heard the door behind you lock and a door slam and the dog
Yes.
leaving. No, Sam,
Yeah,
of course.
part's okay at the moment.
Yes, if you... This is... Rick knows this from working with me.
Yeah.
Is I am not necessarily an ideas guy. I'm more of a closer than a starter. So give me an idea and I can get it over the finish line pretty well.
Yeah.
But if you want me to create something out of whole cloth,
Sure.
I'm not your guy. I'm not your guy. So we would appreciate Sam, of course, Sam's input on episode 300 party.
Yeah. By the way, I'll have to send you like a couple of the pictures from the wedding she did this past weekend. They're insane.
I saw the Notre Dame wedding.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
I'm in.
Yeah.
Next time I get married, when I renew my vows.
Good save.
That's what I meant. All right. Voicemail number 3.
Rick and Jay, this is Steve from Rick's fantasy football team. You were talking about the Schaumburg Boomers, and Rick, you overlooked the best thing, the best offer that they have in their ticket packages. It is an all-you-can-eat ticket. So it's $65 plus fees. It makes it like $72 or so. For a reserved seat, you get a wristband, you get all you can eat and drink at the ballpark. And it's not just your basic like draft beer and basic hot dog. It is the works. Dippin' Dots, the big pretzels, the good premium beers, the loaded burger, loaded hot dog, walking tacos, pizza, candy, Gatorades, you name it, basically. There are very, very few exceptions, but it is the deal of the century. The wristband, you just go to pretty much any window, get whatever you want. They just hand it to you. It is easy. It is fantastic. It is a steal. I'm a little nervous to tell you guys about it because I don't want the Boomers to realize what a deal this is. But you mentioned the Boomers. I got to tell you that this is out there, and it makes the games infinitely even better. They're a good team. They're a good ballpark, entertaining and all that. But the all-you-can-eat ticket is unbeatable. Enjoy.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, like, first of all, like, this is not absolving anything because, Lord knows I could ever plan anything. I was not involved in the planning of that moment outside of that was actually my idea to go to the game. So yay me for an idea like literally once in my life. But that is fantastic information, especially since I live so close.
And do we know anyone at the Boomers?
I think I still get promo emails, like the gamers. Like, how there's always the email list for the gamers? I think I still get that.
I want to peruse their page and see if any of the folks that run the team are people we know. Because I feel like...
It's a great question.
Because these people rotate like crazy.
Yes. So, I see one name. I don't know the person, but there is a phone number. Oh, it's their broadcaster. So I can pass a number along from an email that I get every day.
Okay.
With the results of the Boomers game.
A couple fat people with the Schaumburg Boomers game. See, Sam, get on that. Let's go.
Sam makes a great point, and I like that she has now changed her name because peer pressure. Their seats are tiny, and we had to do a little finagling to make it work.
Okay.
So that part is a fair point. But that still sounds like a really good deal. Like, thinking about the prices of everything, like...
And if we bring a group, something to investigate.
Sure.
All right. Number, what are we on? 4? 3? 4?
Hey, Fats. Long time no talk.
Oh, hold on. Steve, the last guy?
Yes.
I don't know him, do I? He sounded fat. Is he fat? That's a no.
I don't know.
You had to think on it too long.
Yeah, true.
Right.
Hey, Fats. Long time no talk. This is Kevin from Indiana. I just dropped something on the fans page about another fan page I think all of us should be following. It is the Pursuing Pork Tenderloin Sandwiches page.
I see this.
And so, on my way to the Indianapolis area for the Dave Matthews shows this weekend, I'm thinking, I need to hit up a pork tenderloin place. So on the way down, right off of I-65, and this was just south of Fair Oaks Farms, which is excellent for their ice cream and cheese, by the way, is a little town called Remington, Indiana, and Bob and Cindy's, or Bob and Carol's, I don't remember. You're going to have to take a look at the page there. But at the end of the day, for less than $13, I got a breaded pork tenderloin sandwich that was the size of an oval plate, and ended up cutting off a solid perimeter of this thing just to consume one sandwich, and realized I have enough meat left over for another sandwich and a half. They also have killer Philly cheesesteak sandwiches there too, by the way. So anyhow, love you fellas in the podcast. Bats, here's to all of us. Take care, y'all. Bye.
That's, yeah. Breaded pork tenderloin?
Mm-hmm.
Sign me up.
That'll work.
In. Yes, my buddy Dan Fox has sent me that many times. I don't get on, excuse me, fan pages a lot because it can just be like,
yeah,
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I do creep on there now and again because, you know, breaded pork.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 5.
Hey, Fats. It's Jay from Lake in the Hills. Yes, another Fat Jay. Listen to this week's episode. You're talking about sleeping and needing a blanket.
We did that one. All right. I think we're through all the old ones. We got through them. All right. I was hastily going through them. I'm not going to name the blanket again, but it is a synonym for sleeping or napping. Starts with an R. That's the cooling blanket. It works really well. It is expensive. If you Google it or search for it, it will plague your timeline for a month, but it'll keep you cool when you sleep.
Dude, I've had so many examples like recently of our phones or everything is just listening to us at all times.
Oh yeah.
Like I had a doctor's appointment and they recommended something for me and I was like doing the research and seeing if it was covered by insurance. Of course it wasn't. So I was telling Sam about it, and then just magically the next TV show we turn on, what's the first ad for? That medication.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
No, neither do I. Or the times when the Alexa will just randomly start talking at you when you didn't say its name. Although I might have just triggered it to do it downstairs if Sam is watching right now.
Every night at 6:15 we get a weather alert from Alexa. We have no idea why it does it, but every day we get a report.
Okay.
That happened to me. Have you seen this show on TikTok where it's a British girl and she interviews celebrities and she's kind of like flirts with all of them?
I don't think so,
Oh,
but I had...
now.
Yeah, true. I had an intrusive thoughts moment that thankfully I didn't totally go in on because it would have been funny, but like I was really thinking of just saying, hey, name of the thing that's always listening, play this song that's very inappropriate. So that whoever's watching on like YouTube on their TV around it, it would happen. But I did not do that.
Okay, well,
I'm an adult.
I used to... Hope hates the song Ace of Spades by Motorhead.
Okay.
So now and again, I would just trigger that song from the
Nice.
Alexa. By the way, the name of the YouTube/TikTok thing is Chicken Shop Date. So this girl interviews... It's Hot Ones, kinda.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll eat chicken and talk about stuff with celebrities. So, congrats, it's on your timeline now.
Yeah. See, Sam said I'm allowed to say. I know I can say the words, but the thing is, like, is it the most kosher thing to say, Alexa, play ass and titties? And just see if that's going to happen in somebody's house. I was going to let it go until there was a second prompt. So
all right, wait. Now, no
I don't hear it downstairs. That's
I'm
very
gonna give you
disappointing.
But I want to give you a 3, 2, 1 so you can just do it right now and try to trigger it in people's homes. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alexa, play ass and titties.
All right, good.
I don't know if it worked.
By the way, the one word that makes my daughter blush, tits.
Interesting.
So now you know. That is so, like we We have no filter around Addie, but if someone
Right.
says tits, she does not like that. So it's good to know for you for future reasons. All right, let's get to the email section and then let these people off the hook.
All right.
Ask a fat about this and that. It's time to chat with the fats.
I'm fatpod@gmail.com. That's how you reach us. Do it. That's what Brian did. He said, I got a few items for you guys. Was north of Indianapolis last week for a baseball tournament. Wawa is coming closer to Illinois. Wawa had a grand opening on Thursday, July 10th at 3835 East 96th Street in Indianapolis. For those familiar with the area, it's located just southeast of Carmel. Shame and regret is on me for not stopping in for one of their sandwiches. Just ran out of time to stop in. So Wawa, from what I understand, is like a Casey's General Store or a Bucky, like a smaller Bucky's. So like a convenience store with really good food.
Okay.
Number 2, Taco Pros has recently opened a location in Carroll Stream, 772 West Army Trail Road next to the Jewels. It's on my agenda to check out. We talked about that last episode. For me, Rick had it a few episodes ago as well. Good stuff, not cheap, but good.
Right.
And he says, Brian says, in that same area is Sours Bakery, 788 West Army Trail Road. They had closed about a year ago, but they've recently reopened under new ownership. From what I saw on social media, the same recipes from the previous ownership were retained. If I recall, Rick and Sam have been there on one of their donut excursions. My recommendation, I think.
Yeah, we've been to Sours, and I remember it being, I think it was high on the list, not like number 1 or 2, but like it's a high quality place to grab a donut.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yes. All right. And the other email is from Adam. Hey, Fats, on your last episode, you were asked about foods you would give up if they got too expensive. You both talked about Taco Bell. My mind also immediately went to fast food establishments, specifically McDonald's breakfast. McDonald's burgers have also gotten way too expensive, but you can get a double cheeseburger from the McValue menu on the app. Buy one, get one for $1. You only end up paying about $2 per burger, which isn't too bad, but an Egg McMuffin is $4.49. A bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle is $3.99. A hash brown is $2.19. The sausage McMuffin is 2 for $6 on the app, but still, $3 for a sausage McMuffin? A breakfast sausage burrito is $2.59. Am I still going to get McDonald's breakfast? Of course I am. I'm fat. But it's definitely more of a once in a couple months thing as opposed to a once a week thing. Somewhat related side note, if you're craving a great breakfast at a good price, check out Big Apple Pancake House in the south suburbs. They have locations in Chicago Heights and Joliet. Tremendous skillets. Everything there is good. Huge portions. Adam.
Ooh, I am close to Chicago Heights. I will put that on the list. That sounds
Okay.
great. Yeah. I have a cough button. I just failed to use it. I'm kind of with you on a McDonald's thing, but McDonald's is steering everybody to the app. Just use the app. The points add up really fast. You save a ton of money. You can actually load your credit card on there. So you just like literally pull up, you place your order on your phone, or you just give them the drive-through number, and you don't have to pull out your credit card or anything. It's really easy. And there are significant savings on there like every day. So I feel like once a week I earn something for free.
Nice.
And I only go to McDonald's like at the most twice a week, but it just adds up pretty quickly. I will say, though, on the breakfast front, Wendy's breakfast is so much better than McDonald's. And I am a guy that loves McDonald's breakfast. When I was young...
You're a loyalist.
Yes. When I was young, it was like, oh, I'm up before 10:30. I am going to McDonald's for breakfast. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I would go all the time, and I still love it. But Wendy's breakfast is awesome. If you've not tried it, the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit is outstanding. The burritos are huge and delicious. And my favorite thing too, I mentioned this before, is they've got vitamin water in the Freestyle machine. So if you don't want to like kill yourself with all the sugar in an orange juice, it gives you another option. So I usually go with the vitamin water zero orange when I get breakfast there, and it just completely scratches that itch of the juice instead of the pop that early in the morning. Wendy's breakfast is great.
Yeah.
So try it if you've not yet.
Yeah.
Like legit fried egg on the bacon and cheese biscuit. Like it's not just like an egg patty, which is fine. I don't hate that. but a legitimate egg that had been griddled and then just put on the biscuit.
Yeah.
It's outstanding.
By the way, I am shocked that I only burped like once on the podcast because was running late in general today, and then I had to like inhale Wingstop in like 10 minutes and then come up here. So I was like, I am 100% screwed. And only once, I think, did it come through.
I burped a few times, and I don't really know. I haven't had anything. I'm just drinking water. I don't know.
Well, you're old.
I don't know what's going on. Anyway, that was a good show. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad we're doing this. I'm glad we're going to get back on a regular schedule here soon.
Sounds good to me.
Like, immediately.
Yes. Follow us on all of our social media at I'mFatPod, I'mFatPod@gmail.com. Check out Spotify if you like, if that's where you like to listen to your podcast, or watch the podcast. You can do that on Spotify as well. Shout out to Shep. I'mFatMerch.com.
Dumbass.
I'mFatMerch.com. Thank you to everybody who's gotten a lot of the merch lately. Tell your friends. Or just send them the link. They can find anything on TeePublic. Just use our link. We get a bit of a kickback, and that's great. YouTube.com/I'mFatPodcast. You have to go all full there. Subscribe, like each video. Even if you're watching us live. A, thank you. B, when you're doing work or whatever, just, mute the tab. Let it run in the background. Give us those hours consumed, because consumption is great, and it helps us in terms of being able to monetize the thing. And then subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe, unsubscribe, and resubscribe to the regular podcast feed, and leave the old 5-star rating and review. And check out our sponsors, Mazda Foreland Park, Fredo's Culinary Kitchen, and Nick and Ivy Brewing. So for Jay, I'm Rick, and this is the I'm Fat Podcast.
Sit down. Cheese all through the bitch.